What's going on, boys? My name is Sid, and today I'm going to be going, well, I say today, I've already done a video today, but this video, I'm going to be going through all of the new events, as well as checking out some of the newer cars. Also, straight away, wheel 10 times better. This is like 50, 60 times better. Oh, this is actually really enjoyable on wheel. Okay, yep. I can make these a lot smoother because in my first look episode, which, by the way, if you want to look at just like the motor pass, the summits, all of the raw info coming out, this update, another video went out the same day as this one, my first look video, but this time around, we're going to be jumping into the game like properly. We're going to actually be looking at this update because, of course, we're on the brand new island. It is quite unfortunate that they released the island before because we've already looked through this island, but now we get to experience these new events. Okay, and of course we've got 4 new vehicles currently, and then a 5th one coming as a summit car, one as a brand new custom-made concept. Well, they're all custom-made concepts. One made by a designer, and then the rest being Crew 2 branded Spear, Sparrow, what's the other ones? Pulse and Glow Motorsport. This is the Sparrow. I'm using this as the intro because we've already driven this one in the first look. So, let's get a proper look at it, and we're going to get to see the handling of these different cars now, too, because, see, you saw wheel, again, wheel is fun, because you can push cars past their limits on wheel. Oh my god, this camera view! Whoa, Jesus! Getting this camera view is disorientating! I feel like I'm going so fast! The other two, I really like the look of, well, I like the look of the Sparrow's pretty cool, and I really love the Glow Motorsport. The Glow Motorsport looks sick. Same with the Pulse, so we're going to use those two in endurance, because if I prefer the look of the car, I don't know about handling yet, but if I prefer the look of it, oh my god, 370! I wonder what a drag car would do to those. Please, Ivory Tower, drag car in one of these events for the summit. Please. But, okay, what was I just talking about? If I like the car's looks, I might like driving it for longer. So the endurance, I'm going to use those two. And this is the event that we're going to be using, which, you see that smoke? You aren't able to do that on controller with a Alpha GP car because it just won't let you. On wheel, you can fully push the tires past the amount that they're supposed to be able to turn, which is fun to do. I was switching to this camera angle. That's what I was supposed to be doing. You don't feel as fast in this one. Maybe like once you really gain the speeds, you can basically make all of those. Okay, you can make all of the boost pads on wheel too. Because on controller, you do genuinely have to wager, okay, do I go for the wide boost pad or do I take the tighter line, right? Lose 20 miles an hour or gain 20 miles an hour? No, there's the logic there somewhere. But incredibly fun. That's event 1. Remember, subscribe, but you don't have to. All I will say is after this one, just check out one of my other videos. It'll be in your recommended, because YouTube's gonna go, hey, you've watched this one? Here's another one. Eye it up, go, yeah, I'll watch that one after this. Maybe if you haven't seen the first look yet, go check out that. Gonna drive this thing in the open world round to the start of the, well, the main started location. What is it called? They gave it a name. I forgot. They gave it a name in the trailer. I forget what the name was, though. Here we go. Let's jump into the next race. Nope, not that one. Future of Speed. Well, it still will be Future of Speed, but it will be Future of Speed in Endurance. Which, yes, let's flip this to Endurance. And then we'll go in this, and we'll use one of the 2 new cars. Okay, so this one, I don't like the look of it that much, unfortunately. It's cool. It's obviously the unique creators one, but I just kind of prefer the look of, like, the Pulse and the... God, the Pulse looks mean. Same with the Glow. The Glow looks so cool looking. We'll use that on the next track. So we'll use Pulse here right now. Here we go. Here we are. Oh, this is so cool. And there's the intros showing the exact layout of the track, of course. We'll see that for the new one as well, because we haven't seen that one yet. Oh, is that a different livery on one of those? Wait a minute. Let's just spot a different livery on one of these cars. Is it the Pulse? Oh, here we go. That's a different Pulse livery. Oh, there might be hidden liveries. That's cool. I am about to go and check every single one of these cars for hidden liveries. Okay. Oh. The Sparrow might just be bad. Oh, no. Okay, well, never mind. Well, the pulse seems to not slide as much. Oh, like, okay, ow. Maybe it's just because it's raining. I don't know, but something feels different with this one compared to the Sparrow. And what are we looking at timeline-wise? That's what I want to see too. We got 3 exhausts at the back this time around. A very crazy-looking spoiler. A very crazy looking spoiler. The spoiler comes over the rear wheels. Like, what? And then we've, of course, got these 2 camera angles. We're in like a little pod, of course. And this camera angle works too. That works really well, actually. There we go. In the boost. And then this speedy camera angle. Sick. Oh, I wonder if it's just the Pulse, because that was definitely the Pulse car. But I wonder if there will be more with secret liveries. And also, I can't wait for people to put realistic F1 liveries on these. Like, seeing, like, real F1 car liveries appropriated to this would look pretty cool. It would look like, I don't know, F1 in 2040 or whatever, right? 2050. Very long from now, actually. No, it would be very long from now. But I'd love to see that. And hey, if they added the suck zones, if they did add the suck to F1, you know what? Maybe F1 wouldn't be as boring if they added the suck. Maybe if instead of walking onto the track and closing the pit lanes on the last lap and being stuck on the track while someone's coming into pit, they spent their time making the suck, then maybe I'd actually want to watch F1, you know? God, I keep crashing, but I could imagine actually doing this, like really focusing, especially on wheel. This is intense is what this is. Oh, damn. Okay. Whoa. There we go. Oh, God. Okay, I don't even know how many laps we've done, honestly. I'm going to have to start doing some maths on the percent, and then I'll see how many laps we've done based on that. I'm playing the Crew 2 right now. I'm playing the Crew 2. What world are we in? Where the update where we just got a city circuit GP racing style, we also get this. Like, where does that correlate? Okay, we just went through at 33. If we now go through at, what's that, 33, what's half of 33? 16.5? 16.5? If we go through at about, I don't know what that will mean. Okay, you know what? I'll just see how many laps there is. Okay, I'm going too fast. Stop. Overtakes. Okay, when you have this, like, when everyone else is also in maxed out cars, right? So you play normal and then you play hard. And then when you're on ace, I can imagine that would be oh, well, that sucks. That's ruined the whole thing. Oh, is that the spear? Wait. Is that the spear? Because that's a summit only, I believe. That is the spear, yes. So the spear is the one with like a, what's that, like a fan at the back? Yeah, it is. Okay. So that's our look at the spear. That's nice to get like a little early cheeky look at it. Oh, here we go. We're going through it at 45. What does, 44? Oh my, you know what? Let me do the maths in my head. Oh, wait. Going up 11%. If the next one's 55, we're going up 11% at a time, which means 9 laps. Which, yeah, that works, I guess. You know what? I don't know if 9 laps, I don't know if the endurance style works for this truly, though. I'll think about it a bit more when we play the next race, which is one that I have not played yet on this version of the game. But if we go on to, okay, if we go on to that one, I'll talk about that a bit more. It is whether the endurance really works for this. Oh, and we are about to cross it at 55, meaning, yep, 11% per lap, 9 laps in total. I'm going to do it in this sweat view for a bit. I can already see the intense sweating. Oh, okay. Woo, okay. God, this is pretty intense, though. Like, oh, okay, even this feels very fast. There we go. Oh, there's probably a better line I could take from that. It feels like, God, like Trackmania mixed with Forza Hot Wheels mixed with, what did some people say, Hot Wheels Acceleracers? Like, it's crazy, man. I just overtook 5th, and I'm looking at the AI races right now, and I'm kind of realizing they're already spread out. So I wonder why that is. And we are getting very close. We're on, what, just finished the 7th lap, I suppose? Yeah, that's how that works, I believe. Well, how the numbering works. Are we coming up to the cool TV screen one? It's probably not a TV screen. It's probably got its own name, but that very cool turn right there. Zoom in! Absolutely zoom in! I love it. Okay, and a quick overtake. Spear. There we go. Oh, double overtake, I guess. Someone just stood still there. Don't. Ah, that turn. I keep hitting the wall on that turn. I need to realize I can't just full pelt that one turn. I can full pelt this turn, though. Oh, but I really have to yoink the wheel back. But we are able to do it still, though. I'll take it. I'm genuinely curious how the boosters work. Is it a multiplier of like 1.1? Is it a set number of miles an hour? I don't think so. Is it more boost if you're at lower speed? Because I've like visually just like seen that by looking at it, that it feels like it's more boost if you're at lower speed. Because I've gone from like 1 there. That looked like 100, if anything. That was like, it was like 140 to like 2 low to mid 200s. But up here, it definitely looks like I go up 220 to like 10 miles an hour. Whoa, okay, but then I go from like 210 to like 315. You know, it makes no sense. Oh, it's probably Big Suck and Little Suck, right? Like Big Suck, there, like almost 100. But then, yeah, and Big Suck, massive. And then I imagine maybe it's Little Suck is only the 10, 20 miles an hour. Let's give a look at it. Let's see if we can get any Little Sucks. Here you go. Yeah, that one's way more minuscule. Okay, so that makes sense. So it really is either go tight on a turn and take a faster line, or go wide on a turn but have that lost speed, basically, gained with a bzoom, tiny suck. Sure. And here we go. We're coming towards the end of this. We're going to hop in the... Oh, what are we going to do now? We're going to hop in the... It has a name. It's like the You know what? I think I nailed that pronunciation, actually. I think I did. Let's drive our way over. We are very close to it, so let's absolutely drive our way over to the events, which you can get to rather simply. You literally just go to one of these exits, and I assume loop round, preferably go to that exit. There you go, you're at the event. We're going to be going Vertigo this time. Okay. Time to see what the event Vertigo is. We will do it in this, and then we shall experience it for a lot longer in... Oh, this thing from the back. What? Spoiler behind the tires? What? Never mind. This thing's cool. Okay, here we go. Vertigo. Yes. We shall do it for a lot longer in the other... Oh, let me leave quick. Secret liveries. Right, let me quickly check those. Oh, and there's new voice lines we got to listen to as well. So we'll listen to those. And also, we shall check for hidden liveries. Customization. We have livery, exclusive. Oh, we do have more. Oh, sick. Oh, I might do a video on all of these. All of these are really cool. Well, I say all of them. I haven't seen the rest of them yet. Let me look at glow. Pardon me. What else have we got? Tell me we got more. Only one on the glow, which, again, glow looks really cool. I know for a fact there was one on the pulse. So, no, there isn't. Okay, what did I see then? And why the sprum has a different one? So, I guess we discovered just an extra livery for the car we're going to be using right now. Sure, let's go for it though. Here, there it is. There. That's the pulse, right? I saw it again. It's in the races. Maybe that's just a bundle coming out later this
to build a racetrack over
update.
a Great Lake.
Yep.
Especially when you consider that Lake Michigan can get to over 900 feet deep. The engineering team used the same deep water construction technology seen in the world's most advanced bridges.
Okay.
Which means this track can withstand almost anything.
Oh.
Let's see it get some use.
Sure. I mean, it's... You know what? I find it slightly goofy sometimes. But then I'm also the kind of guy who's like, whoa, isn't it so interesting how this lore in the Crew 2 works? So... I appreciate the lore. There we go. There's the big screen. And Vertigo. Now, Vertigo is that's not when you get up too quickly, is it? Is that what that is? What is Vertigo? Isn't that the thing, like, in movies where, like, they'll just use the FOV sliding thing to make it look like it... Is it just heights? Is that what that is? Is that what's gonna go on? I guess we'll figure out in the
Suction zone coming up ahead.
Saki.
Our test drivers had rave things to say about this technology, which offers drivers an almost completely frictionless acceleration boost. I can't wait.
It's pretty cool. It is pretty sick. Absolutely. I mean, friction is pretty pesky, I dare say. And also, that seems to be like the lap. I mean, I imagine we're gonna definitely be getting a track using the underground, the underwater area there. So let me actually see, is it the fact that we're up on a big height? The big bridge, I imagine. I guess, yeah, because he does talk about the bridge, right? So I guess the vertigo is from us being up on that tall bridge, which we shall be in the Glow Motorsport in a moment after finishing this race in the Spirminishers. This bit's really cool too. Very high up. Okay. That turn is very annoyingly sudden though. And this car from this angle looks a little bit goofy. It almost looks like an old school F1 car from this angle. Almost. And then the interior. That makes sense.
Zones. Originally, the engineers were looking at magnetic acceleration, but they settled on a technology that places thousands of tiny computer-controlled vacuum chambers directly onto the track.
Huh.
Don't ask me how it works. All I'll say is, put that on my Christmas list.
For what? For what? This guy lives in San Francisco. What, is he gonna put a suction zone outside his driveway? Now I think about it, that would be pretty cool. Imagine setting off in the morning, and the way you set off is just whoosh. That would be cool, actually. No, never mind. I'd happily, you know, see a sucky zone wrapped up in a present in a wrapping paper and whatnot, and go, I wonder what that is. Ah, you got me a The Crew 2 USB Tour Next sucky zone. I will install this on. Wait. If you put the sucky zone onto your car, can you infinitely suck and go infinitely fast? I'm just saying, scientists. I'm just saying. It sounds like it'll work. Let's hop in the Glow Motorsport, my favorite one of all of these cars. And let's go into the endurance version of that same race. There it is. Cool little logo and outro thing. And now we're beaming this in this car at night. The lights at the back look very, very sick. I wonder, like, if I got someone who does actual, like, F1 car design, I wonder which one of these cars is actually the best. Because this is the one that feels most like an F1 car with the, like, body shape there and the, like, the floor, right? This one's got, like, kind of, at least, from the top, it's got the same proportions, except a bit more wider, as an F1 car. So I wonder if this thing would be the most actively aerodynamically best. And also, am I a nerd that that's what my brain goes to? That I wonder which one of these would actually be aerodynamically suited. Like, am I a nerd for that? I might be. I might just be. Or maybe I'm just getting old, where I look at a video game and go, I wonder how that would work in real life. Right, let's do the endurance of Vertigo. Oh, God. And my favorite... Oh, I love the rims. I love the rims. They look like... They remind me of... What team is it? Oh, what is that bag? That is very thin. It reminds me of... What's the team? Who has the Google Chrome rims this year? Whoever has the Google Chrome rims. It reminds me of them. It's pretty cool. Here we go. The two vertical exhausts are quite cool. Just like the two USB Type-C ports at the back. This car has a really fun shape from the front, for sure. I'm not entirely sold on the back, but you know what? I might be eventually. And handling, it feels all right. Oh, that is thin. Why has it got like an elf's shoe as the front? Is that just damaged? Is that what that is? I think I've damaged the front, and now it looks like a, like a pointy elf shoe. Ah! Okay, well, that's not helping with the front. Okay. Interesting front wing, though. Then we've got, of course, yeah, so all of the interiors look decently similar. Then we've got speed. Yes. Oh, it's only the small sucks on this one. I wonder which one of these tracks we're going to be able to max out the top speed properly on. And I'm curious if any of these F1 cars will end up being the new best F1 cars in the spec. Those suck zones that I just went through are lethal. Because if you want to take them, you now have a terrible, terrible line for the upcoming turn. God, they've been smart with the trade-off for these suck zones, the small ones at least. Like here, I could do this and take a much better line, but would I just have been better off taking a much slower line, but getting 20 miles an hour of suck every time? And if we cross the finish line at 22 again, this is another 9-lap race, which it absolutely is. Sorted. There's the look of Chicago. Okay, I just missed it. I'll show you on the next lap. Oh, are we finally coming around to lapping people? Oh, 6. Have we already lapped someone? I didn't even notice. We must have lapped 2 people, right? And this is 5th. There goes Bryce, and at the very start, you see a you see a stunning view of Chicago on the left. Damn, my webcam's covering it up. I can't win, man. I can't win. I absolutely can't. There's another globe. You're going past it. Oh, wait. Okay, yeah, you can take that one with like a tight entry line. Yeah, never mind about those sucks. But some of them do have like decent, okay, interesting trade-off. Okay, there we go. Yep, good. Like this one, like, yeah, especially on controller, you would have to consider, do I take the suck? We've crossed 50% at about 4 minutes 30, so we're looking at like a 9-minute run, I guess. Minus the slowness of the first lap, right? Like probably like a closer to low 9 minutes, I imagine. Of the rest being hot laps. Is that what they're called when you're rolling at the start? Probably, maybe, I don't know. God, I really wish we had these in these suck zones in the open world. I can't wait to do many. I'm just hoping we get one of these races in a hypercar. One of these races in a street car would be interesting. But I imagine we definitely will get in the summit at least. One of these in a hypercar at least. And then you could genuinely, oh, if it's one of the ones where you can hit top speed, you could break the hypercar top speed record in this event if they let us do it in a hypercar in the summit at any point. That would be really cool. Because what, it's the Chiron 300 plus and that goes about 350, I want to say, something like that. I want to say 350. 340? 20? Maybe close to 3, I don't remember, around those numbers. But yeah, you could probably push that with how the numbers are changing here to maybe closer to 370. 370? Is wild. It just depends which track they give us, if it's one where we can actually reach top speed in a hypercar, and then where the suck zones are. Maybe this update you do see a video on the SidWaj channel titled Hitting 400 miles an hour in a hypercar. That would be cool. I mean, same with street, right? You could probably pass 300 miles an hour in the 3000 GT, which I've forgotten the numbers. That thing's also really fast though. Highest top speed in street. The 3000 GT no rules edition. We just lapped second, by the way, so we are a full lap ahead of the rest of the grid, which of course isn't that much of a flex when you realize I'm Nitro Chemist set ace and they're normal. they're at normal difficulty. And we are going on to the final lap and the final lap of the video as well. So I will slightly early thank popular members as well as famous members. An insane thank you to star members Danimal the Manimal, TK Troller, and Grim Pepper. And an insane, unparalleled thank you to Icon members JB74, Kim Charming, Lewis, and Void. And we're making our way past the cool screens. I don't know if I saw any, like, bridge leg, whatever that's called, bridge pillar screens. Which I guess it's because we're on the bridge, this one. I guess that's why it's vertical, because we're on a bridge on some height. But, oh, I missed this. I could have definitely used the suck zone. But that was all of the 4 events available on launch, available tomorrow from when this video goes up, in the new update to the Crew 2, the US Speed Tour next. And the question will really be, what is next for the Crew 2? Will we see another update? Or is this the final hurrah for the Crew 2? And do we now make our way into a dry period so they can get ready and launch the Crew Motorfest? We're just going to have to see, because UB Forward is very soon. That's going to be about it from me, boys, in a bit.